Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. Winners again. We won the Super Cup of Europe, and as usual, we are starting the season as we ended the other one, which is winning. We ended winning the Champions League, and we are starting the new season 22-23 winning again. So basically, in my opinion, we are just the new emperors of Europe. I mean, I don't know if y'all guys have the same opinion than I, but Real Madrid, for now, I mean, I cannot imagine any single team who can fight against us and try to dispute the throne of Real Madrid in Europe. I mean, I'm talking about all these Premier League teams which have been all the time signing new players over and over again, or even FC Barcelona, who apparently is about to catch up with Real Madrid this season, but I'm not quite sure, because the thing is, facts don't care about your feelings, and no matter how many players have you signed this season, but you will have to fight against Real Madrid on the field, on the pitch, okay? So Real Madrid, the new emperors of Europe. So that being said, let me tell you all what is the latest news we have regarding to Real Madrid. Of course, the most important that I found today for y'all is basically what Florentino Perez said right after the game, right after the trophy, which was about signings. Probably is the most interesting thing for y'all guys. So let me share with y'all what happened right after the game in terms of the statement from Florentino Perez, who stated that we are okay when it comes to new signings. I mean, if we had Benzema injured, just take a look around and see how many other attackers we have, like Hazard, Rodrygo, Asensio, Vinicius. We have a bunch of them, right? So that is basically what Florentino Perez said. Okay, now that is what he said, but I'm gonna share with y'all my opinion, my thoughts on this statement. Just basically because what I'm thinking is completely different. I mean, it's right the opposite to the words of Florentino Perez. So what he basically said, it is something that might be called politically correct, right? I mean, he's not going to show up in the microphone and say, yeah, we're interested in Ameni Gueri or Sesko or this other player, whatever. He's not going to say that, because as you know, every time Real Madrid is interested in a player, the last thing we do is to share in public or either private, right, our interest. I mean, if we're looking for to sign a player, we're not going to share any single word with anybody, right? Because what happens is, every time we see in the newspapers, media and stuff like that, Real Madrid is interested in this player, his price goes to the roof, and then Real Madrid has to try to keep up with the price and try to put on the table a lot of money. So that is basically what Florentino Perez doesn't want to happen, right? So in my opinion, if there is a single chance to sign a very good player, Real Madrid will go ahead and will try to sign that player. Other than that, for now, we're good. I mean, Florentino Perez and any other people related to Real Madrid will not going to say anything, right? But don't lose your hope, because in my opinion, Real Madrid, like I said, if we have a chance, we'll probably go to the market and sign one player. By the way, let me tell you all, if you want to get the new jersey of Real Madrid, of course, as you know, this one or any other, this is not the jersey from this season, but you can find the jersey of this season and the away kit as well. In any other club, you will find it in JOTAmadrid.com. So you will have a 50% off in any single of your purchases. So if you want to get this jersey or any other of any other soccer team in the world, you go to JOTAmadrid.com and you'll find it there. 15% discount if you type my promo code JOTA, J-O-T-A. Second thing I have to tell you all, guys, very important. I'm collecting or gathering some of the best journalists in Madrid with the best information when it comes to Real Madrid and soccer in general. I've been talking to Giacomo Ellis, Eduardo Edu Cornago, Dani Cayetano from Bernabeu Digital, and my last signing is going to be Jose Felix Diaz from El Chiringuito, who will join me in my Twitch channel to talk about Real Madrid once a week. So I'm so happy to share this with you because now we are going to create news from our own show. So I'm so happy. I was so excited to share all this information with you all guys. So now that you know, you have to go and subscribe my YouTube channel and of course to my Twitch channel. It's in Spanish, but I will translate every single thing we say in the Twitch channel with Jose Felix Diaz, Giacomo Jacobelis, and all the squad that we are gathering for Twitch Real Madrid, JOTA Real Madrid, right? So let's keep going with the news. Let's keep going with some more interesting things we have to talk about. For example, the player who was ruled out in the last moment by Carlo Ancelotti, and that player was Odriozola. Some people were thinking about Dani Ceballos because the day before of the game, El Chiringuito revealed a footage where you can see to Dani Ceballos like annoyed. He was ruled out for the little scrimmage that the players performed before the game. He was ruled out and he thought he was not going to play. But it's funny because he finally played. But this player, Odriozola, he was ruled out from the scrimmage and of course, and as well from the final of the Supercopa. So he didn't play a single minute, and that was a clear message from Ancelotti to him saying, hey, you have to go out and find another team because I'm not going to count on you. So let me find the news right quick so I can share it with you. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Álvaro Odriozola out of the team of the Super Cup of Europe. So my opinion is the player will find another route, will find another team, and although he was coming back to Real Madrid to succeed just because he had a great season in Fiorentina, something has happened. In my opinion, is about Vinicius Tobias, the new and rising star signing from Real Madrid from Shakhtar Donetsk, who is the responsible for Ancelotti to rule out Álvaro Odriozola. So let's see what happens. And the other interesting news I have for you all guys in terms of reactions to the winning of the Super Cup, it is this statement from Rodrygo, which was, in my opinion, very surprising because he said, I mean, as you know, in the starting 11, Ancelotti didn't put to Rodrygo, right? Instead, he utilized to Fede Valverde, who is playing out of position, right? Because Fede Valverde play more in the midfield, and of course he's all the time back and forth running. I mean, helping out in the defense, helping out in the attack. But the right wing is not actually his position, right? So after the fight between Rodrygo and Marco Asensio last year for that spot, we were thinking about Rodrygo to become the #1 choice for Carlo Ancelotti for the right wing, right? Well, that didn't happen last night, and what happened was Fede Valverde instead of Rodrygo. Right after the game though, Rodrygo said, I want to play more and I want to be featured in the starting 11. So the guy is so ambitious that in my opinion will fight and he will give everything he got to fight for a spot in the starting 11 of Real Madrid. And of course, this season, and keep this in mind, Rodrygo has been called and has to be the next Vinicius Jr. last season, which means Rodrygo has to explode this season because there's no more time in Real Madrid. For Vinicius was the last call last year, but he took advantage from it and he succeeded, right? The same thing has to happen to Rodrygo this year. Otherwise, in my opinion, he will be done and he will never get rid of that role of a secondary player. So that is what, in my opinion, can happen if Carlo Ancelotti doesn't give any other chance to Rodrygo this year. So that is basically what we have, guys. In terms of signings, other interesting news, I will keep you posted just in case something happened. But for now, most important is we are JOTA Real Madrid. We are signing journalists for my Twitch channel. So go to my Twitch channel and follow me there, subscribe, and of course subscribe to this channel, Real Madrid Hub. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know your comments in the section below and see you in the next video.